Catch the latest on Formula One with RJ Rishi Kapoor and Kunal Shah at AutoX.in.
Hey Kunal, what's up, my friend?
Hey Rishi, you already sound bored.
Oh yes, I am.
Are you still bored?
Very.
Come on.
I almost slept 1/3 of the race.
Come on, we had Mark Webber win his first race of 2012.
Yes.
Sixth winner in 6 races, and you still got bored.
I absolutely agree, but the race was boring because I feel, and I'm a total Michael Schumacher fan, everybody knows it, Michael had been on pole, Michael would have won.
I agree. I'm a big fan as well.
Yes.
And he had the pace.
Mercedes had the pace.
But he would have probably had the fuel pressure problem even if he would have started from pole.
Half the Mercedes is always going wrong. Michael, out of 6 Grand Prix, has finished only 1. And the rest of the 5, 1 was his fault where he crashed in Spain. Rest all were team faults.
I know. Bad luck, I guess. It's the worst start to his season. Has only got more worse, if that's a word.
Absolutely. I feel bad for him, but very, very good race for both Webber and Nico. Both very, very strong. Red Bull having floor issues, but Nico floored it.
Both the Red Bulls, I think, did really well. It shows consistency is the name of the game, especially when unpredictability is, what we're seeing on track. Sticking to the floor issue, I do see some protests in Canada if it's not resolved by then.
Now that you bring it up, Vettel, totally different strategy. Was facing problems in qualifying, but great comeback, yeah?
Yeah, brilliant comeback. Started 10th, finished 4th. Only a Vettel could do it, I'd say. He made those tires last, like he did last year as well. I think phenomenal stuff from, the Red Bulls.
Okay, tell me something. Jensen tried a similar strategy and ended up in the backside of Kovalanen's car.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate for Jensen Button, my favorite driver. I was really hoping for him to do
I
things.
really wanted him to do well.
But it just shows, that it's difficult to overtake even if you're stuck behind a slow-moving Caterham.
Getting that point across, there were like 4 cars within 1 second of each other at the start-finish straight on the last lap. And it's never been so close ever in Formula 1, which actually made the race boring. Alex Young brought out a great point. Because all of them are so close, nobody takes that extra plunge of that one extra tire because he'll be stuck behind someone.
Yeah, if you try a stunt and you juice out your tires,
correct,
you're vulnerable to attack. So it's a catch-22 situation. Okay. The other thing also is it's too early in the season to actually go and, make a late plunge into gaining a position. Because right now it's only about scoring points and accumulating more points, because it's so unpredictable. You'd rather keep accumulating points because at some part of the season this year, you will see top teams break away.
But none of those top teams is going to be Williams because in Monaco, Mr. Maldonado actually saw the sky.
Yeah, it's very funny, from hero to zero. Steve Slater has been harping about it and I completely agree. I think it all started from FP3. He had no reason to do what he did to Perez. Then he got a penalty and then he had a gearbox change and then first lap incident. In fact, I haven't seen much of this in the news, but when I saw him rounding the first corner, he had already lost his front nose and he had punted himself into Pedro Della Rosa.
Which is really bad because that actually made Karthikeyan shine. Karthikeyan finished 15th ahead of Pedro.
I am going to interrupt there. Narain is known to be a very good street racer. If you recollect, just before the blog, we spoke about his Macau Grand Prix.
It was so superb.
Yeah, he was supposed to win that race and he crashed out. But in any case, he finished 15th, which is great for him. It's his best finish in an HRT ever since his comeback to the sport.
Correct.
But let me share this stat with you, which I again read up last evening. Jensen Button's fastest lap of the race was 1 minute 19.9.
Correct.
Karthikeyan's fastest lap of the race was 1 minute 20.2.
Did Karthikeyan write a love you letter to Kovalainen for that?
I have.
Button going all wrong in the race. Raikkonen messing it up for so many people. Michael having bad luck. All these guys are worth a win along with Lewis Hamilton in Montreal.
Oh yeah, we could see a 7 winners out of 7 races. In fact, we could see more than 10 winners this season as well. To still state that Lotus is capable of winning. Yes, they are capable of winning, but I think they are getting too conservative, in their tire strategies. They are just saying let's score as many points as possible. We saw yet again they kept delaying Kimi, and
Correct.
ultimately out of frustration, they ended up pitting, and that's where he possibly lost all the positions.
But congratulations to Sahara Force India F1. Had 2 positions in the top 10. Absolutely the underdog car at Monaco. Done very well. Applause.
Applause indeed. They did fabulously well to earn 10 points.
We'll be previewing the Canadian Grand Prix for you, watching it very closely. Kunal, Montreal predictions?
Pirelli's a winner.
Pirelli is the winner. Yeah, Pirelli. God damn, make a tire for Michael. Please.
Catch the latest on Formula One with RJ Rishi Kapoor and Kunal Shah at AutoX.in.